Everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on my next plan with me. Yay for me. So I'm really not in the mood today, so I thought that I would just do something really quick and easy and be done because I'm not in the planning mood. But I did have a good weekend, so let's get started. So we are in the month of September, and as you know, my HappyNichi, I have cut the classic size Happy Planner monthly dividers down to fit my HappyNichi, and I so love it. It's not even funny. So just thought I'd put it out there again. So this is what it looks like. This is the introduction in the month. I did put a couple little notes here, and yay. And this was the first week in September. And this was last week, the second week in September. I don't know if you can see it, but I used yellow to write in my plan with me. Last week was pretty, last week, was pretty laid back. I did have so much fun this weekend, so I'll tell you about that. And yay, and yay. And yes, so we're going to work on this week, which is the week of September 16th through the 22nd. So let's get started. I'm going to move this out the way, and I am going to pull out my paper. Now, I remember telling you guys I was participating in Skinny Plans on Instagram. She has a theme generator. So this week's generator actually got me something that I really enjoy, and my favorite color is called Purple Rain. I couldn't find any Purple Rain, so I have some paper in my stash that had this houndstooth, which kind of reminds me of rain. So this is what I got. So this is the close to Purple Rain. So then I was like, what am I going to do with this? And I was going to color, draw out little drops and place them here. So I did do that ahead of time so I can cut this short because, like I said, not in the mood. So here are my little raindrops, and I cut them out of sticker paper. Yes, I did. So I was going to stick them on here and, try and position them. I'm going to see if I can get 4 on this side because I don't know what it is, but I like the 4 and the 3. I also like, I don't know. It depends on my mood. So, oh, it looks like it's going to fit. Yay and yay. So let's do one side at a time. I'm going to move this out the way. I know it's busy and I know it's a whole lot of going on, but we're going to do that. So anyway, how was y'all weekend? My weekend was pretty awesome. So I went out for the first time. So let me first of all give all the shout outs to all the military families. Woot woot. Because I have never in my life been on base before. So I have a wonderful coworker who was so sweet to want to take me on base because her husband is active duty at this time. And so I've never been on base, and they always told me how, the commissary is, the place to, get some good deals with your at the supermarket and stuff. And I'm like, commissary, I'm thinking of, the prison. You guys know I used to work at the prison, so when I think of commissary, I'm thinking prison wise. So I'm like, that's not a good sound to me. So anyway, so a couple of ladies at work, husbands are active duty, so they talk about the commissary all the time. So, and she was like, "Oh, Jessica, whenever you want to go, I'll take you." And I was so excited. So I did go, and we went this weekend. And at first it was supposed to be her and I. And then her husband and her babies wanted to go, which was fine with me. I don't care. I was excited just to be able to go. So they allowed me to come on and tag along with their little family outing. And I had me a big old ball, you guys. They showed me around. They showed me all the different things going on, and I got pictures. I took a picture next to the big giant tank. Those things are really massive. I mean, like really massive. But I just had me such a great time. It was so peaceful and so nice, and they were so sweet, and I had me so much fun. And then, so we went shopping and we had a good time, and I had fun. And her babies are beautiful. I have never seen such pretty little kids in my life. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I was so happy that afterwards we went to go and have um, Spanish food. I don't know if it was Spanish, Cuban, or Puerto Rican or Dominican. I don't know. So that's why I'm saying Spanish. But we had Spanish food and it was so amazing. So I had different things. So I was excited to just be able to try new things and to get out the house and do other things. So that was really fun, and I was so grateful for her and her family to even just welcome me into their little wonderful family outing, because I was truly the happy tag along. So I just had so much fun, and I bought so much stuff, and I was so grateful. I could not believe just the deals that they had in there was just amazing. And I was able to get everything that I needed and more. So I was excited about that, and didn't have to pay that much. I don't even think I spent, what, $75. I got a lot of stuff. So I was grateful, and that'll last us a while. It's just my husband and I in the house, so um yeah. So I was really happy. And the food, went to a place called, now they call it something, they have their own pronunciation of it, but it's spelled cilantro. So that's how I know. And we're here in New Jersey, so it's in the Wrightstown area in New Jersey. Oh my God, the food was amazing. Actually, guys know I can only eat but so much food, so I was able to not only eat at that time, but still have a meal today and lunch for tomorrow. So it was like 3 days, 3 meals in one for me. So that was pretty awesome. So I got the tilapia, I think it was Cajun tilapia. I got the tilapia and oh goodness, what was that called? Because I ate, oh goodness, you guys, I done forgot what it was called. Anyway, these are these fried things. I don't know what they're called, but they taste like a sweet potato. Oh, it was so good, and they were shaped kind of like a triangle, but they were really thick. They were so good. They were really really good. I forgot the name of it. Um. Oh my goodness, it is bugging me because I can't think of it. So anyway, I got the plantains, which were amazing. And of course, they alone are like splitting 4 different meals for me as well. So I'm going to be eating them for breakfast for the next week. Yay. And then, let me see if I can remember how to say it. Yuca fries, they were called. YUCA. Yuko? Why is it YUCO? Oh, Lord, you guys. I don't remember. It's one of those. They were so yummy, but they were so big that I could only eat like one, and I was stuffed. So I love that because I actually ate that in the entire day today on Sunday. So Saturday, I was able to get a meal from Cilantro's, or however you say it, and I ate good. So anyway, so yes, I had fun this weekend. So what did you guys do? Because that's what I did, and I had fun. So this is what I got so far, you guys. How's it looking? It does look like rain to me, but it also it's a lot busy. But it's pretty, and it's purple. Like I said, the theme is purple rain. And that day is the 16th. So we're going to grab our 16 out of this old thing. This thing's so old, you guys. I'm going to stick it here. And I'm not sure about the month. I was going to put maybe I'll put it just across there like that, because I don't know what else to do. But anywho, I see the 17 here, so I'm just going to label them real quick, because I don't really, that's all I did. And then my grandson came over this weekend. That was another thing. Now, you guys know that the bathroom's getting done. So, my husband, his smarty pants, so he told my daughter that it was okay for him to come because he just assumed that mama was going to babysit. But little did he know, I had already had plans to go out to the base and shop, and he just assumed that I was going to be home. And I was like, oh, well, you know what happens when you assume. Yeah, so he actually babysitted my grandson all day. Oh, when we went to the commissary and all and our hangout, I didn't get home till after 6, and it was so awesome to be out all day and just have a great time. They were great tour guides, showed me all kinds of stuff. I did not know all of the branches of the military were on that one base. I did not know that, so that was pretty awesome to learn. And her husband was really awesome, a really nice guy. They're a really nice family. Our whole family is beautiful. They have some pretty little boys. I have never seen babies so pretty. You guys, they should be like little models. They should, because they are just too precious, and they're so sweet and kind and friendly. I'm telling you, I love little people. Y'all know I love my little peoples. And they were like too precious. So I done found me two new babies to adopt. So anyway, so yeah, my husband got stuck watching my grandson, watching our grandson, and I'm gonna tell you, when I got in that house, he was pooped. He done told me he done fell asleep a couple times. Thank God my grandson, I keep calling my nephew. My grandson is he's 4 years old, but he's one of those, he's the only child. If you guys have an only child, I had one. They kind of watch themselves. They do. They kind of watch themselves, so he's kind of used to, being on his own when it comes to, not having any other siblings and getting into things and stuff like that. So he just sat there, and my husband was like, I was trying to stay awake, and he fell asleep a couple times. I laughed at him. I ain't gonna lie, you guys, I thought it was hilarious. So, he was just like, yeah, Jess, I tried, and he was like, I guess I'm not gonna get any work done this week. I guess not. I guess not. I guess you better, check with your wife next time. That's what I told him. I said, communication is the key. So, yeah, I just had a nice time. I'm gonna tell you, that was just such a great day. We had such a great day. I enjoyed myself a lot. As you guys know, I don't really have a whole lot of friends here in New Jersey. Even though I've been here a while, I still haven't, really had any friends. And I'm grateful to have a job because, I was able to, have some friend-like folks in my life, my coworkers. So I think I'm going to do this because I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I don't feel like picking out stuff. I was going to do everything I was going to hand do everything and all, but not today. I'm not. You know what I do? You know what? Where is my X-Acto knife? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attempt to trace this out. Maybe I can get it. Sorry if my big head is in the way. Let's see if I can do it that way without ripping the paper. Let's see. And that way we can still have the drop shape. What you think? That's what I'm going to try and do anyway. So yeah, so I had a wonderful weekend. So tomorrow is Monday, and Monday is always crazy. So I'm going to think happy thoughts, but I already know the deal. Well, half of that piece of that Y came off. But that's good enough for me. I don't care. So, how's everybody else's weekend? Did y'all have a good weekend? I don't know if I heard the Eagles are playing today. So if you hear screaming and hollering in the background, it's my husband screaming about the Eagles. He loves his Eagles, y'all. I don't do football. I don't do no type of called? No type of sports. I'm not into that. That's not my thing. This is my thing right here, crafting and planning. So I am going to make this attempt. I was going to cut them and then just, do the twos, the mun, the twos, the wed. But I didn't want to do that this time. I wanted to use the whole word. So we'll see. And even if part of it is cut off, it's fine with me. I don't care. It may bug somebody. It may bug you when you do it, but it doesn't bug me. Ooh, now Wednesday is going to be a challenge. Maybe I should stick it down here. What do you think? Yeah, I'm doing it. Yep, done. Because I don't know what else to do. Because up there, I'd have cut it off. And I don't want to use part of the word and then not all the word. So we got Monday, Tuesday. We'll do Wednesday and Thursday at the bottom. Yep. That way I don't have to keep cutting too much. Yep, see that? Oh, look, that fit right in that one. Let's see this one. You know what? I'm leaving it. Yay, so that's what it looks like so far. So we're going to do Friday and Saturday and Sunday and be done. Now Friday I can stick up here because Friday is short enough. So yes, so I was excited because I wanted to go to the base. I heard their meats were better. I mean, kind of couple co-workers tell me that the base had like better deals with meats, and their meats are really fresh and clean and all that good stuff, which they really were. I'm not a meat eater, but my husband is. So I needed a couple roasts. I had a roast beef, my fingernail broke. And a roast pork for him, and poor animals. And I say that all the time. And I could, I really just, I don't know. They just don't always look that great from the meat market in my area. So that was one of my main goals, was to get there and get those items, which I did, and I got, it was like really awesome. Uh-oh, there go husband screaming. So anyway, it is kind of, it's later in the evening on Sunday, because I didn't feel like it today. My grandson was still with us, and I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood to do anything. I didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to do it. I almost went digital because that was easier for me at the time. But I end up doing this instead, but I didn't feel like doing it until later. So, anyway, I forgot what I was talking about that quick. Oh, so they was telling me how the meats were better, which they are. The meats are very, very, very nice. And then I got a little meat lesson by one of the men in there buying this big giant piece of pork. It looked like a half a pig sitting up there. The skin and everything was still on it, but it was on that styrofoam thing with the cellophane, like you buy any of your meats in the supermarket. So it kind of threw me off. I was like, I don't even know what to do with that thing. So the man was explaining to me. He was like, man, I get this, and what I do is I'll take it and I'll put it in my smoker and I smoke it for 8 hours. He said, and you make pulled pork from it. I was like, oh, is that what you do? And so I was like, wow, that even got me my own personal guide on what to do with this big giant. I mean, this thing was huge. That big old hunk of meat. I was like, wow. I ain't gonna lie, I was intimidated. That was too much pig for me. I was like, listen, I just want a little hunk of roast for my husband, because he's gonna be the one eating it, not me. So anyway, that was funny, but it was cool though. Everybody was very friendly. No, there was no like, I don't know. It's like your own little world. So I kept telling my husband, I said, when I went there, it was just like Disney World. They had like their little opening, and then you go through the thing. It was arched and everything. I said, but this one, they had, armed people with guns and stuff like that. The thing was really different. But it had their own world in there. I think that is awesome. You didn't even have to leave there. Like, they had everything, like a movie theater and a bowling alley and, like, fast food restaurants and banks and hospitals. And it was right there on the base. Boom. I was like, wow, that just really just blew my mind. I never, really had an idea. Honestly, I didn't. So, yeah, that was a very awesome experience. I was grateful to have it. And my husband was like, "You never been on the base?" I was like, "Honey, you're the only man that I've ever been with that was in the military." So, and he was already out when we started dating. So it wasn't like we've been, traveling all over the world together. I don't know nothing about that stuff. So it was really awesome. You guys, big ups to all the military families that live on base. And thank you for letting little old me come over and say hi. Because I really enjoyed myself. And the experience was awesome. It really, really was. So anyway, I'm looking for my September. I put, okay, also I punched out. I used my punch. I have these cute little label things that I make and I put on stuff. And I was like, I punched some out of my sticker paper so I could put September up here because I figured we wouldn't be able to see it. So I wanted to do that. Let me see if this is in this one. I don't know where September is. I know I saw it somewhere. I saw it in one of these sticker books. But the devil if I know where it is. I'm not even going to lie. I can't figure out where it could be. Move my planner out the way. So yeah. So I had me a good time. I was happy. I felt real special. I did. I like going out and, just being outside sometimes. Sometimes just getting out. I'm sorry. I have little sticker pages everywhere and I'm looking for, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to use this one. This isn't the one I was looking for, but I'm going to use it today because it works for me. So let's lay this down. So yeah, I just had a good old time. So I'm excited. My weekend's great. And I'm sad the weekend's over. I want to go back. Even their alcohol is cheaper. I'm not a drinker, but I noticed that their alcohol is cheaper too. It was just nice. It's nice to know that at least our military families are getting some type of, some type of discount. I don't know. Sometimes I just never ever seen the real military life. So that was just awesome. That's all. I don't know how else to say it. It was just awesome. So I was grateful for them allowing me to be a part and participate and just, come over and say hi. And, just look at all the things. I saw so much stuff. They were great tour guides, so they told me all the different things, all the different, buildings. All the buildings looked alike. That was kind of interesting looking. Yeah, some of them look like projects. I'm not gonna lie. I said, well, I forgot that originally the projects were made for the military, believe it or not. So now I understand why why they looked the way they did when I got in there. I was like, my husband did try to tell me, and I really do believe it now. Let me just lay down a couple things here. Tuesday is usually my personal trainer day. And since we're using purple, I thought I'd find my little purple sneakers. And as you know, Thursday is laundry day, so I saw a cute little purple laundry basket that I was going to use. I'm just putting them down. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it basic. I don't know what else to do. I do have my purple pens that I'm going to probably use this week on it. Thought about coloring Friday and Saturday, Sunday in, and Monday, see how the colors are like that. Hollowed, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I'm sorry if my purple rain is not as as cute as I wanted to make it, but yeah, but that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, maybe I'll put that down there and put a to-do on here. Let's see, let's try it and see. I know I said I was going to go. I'm trying to hurry up before my phone dies. The battery's probably going to be drained out pretty soon. So I better hurry up. So anyway. So my bathroom is still not done, but my husband has all of the things ready to go. I know him and my son are, he said he needed help getting the tub up the steps. And I'm like, oh, because you know, guys, I don't know if you guys know me, but I do not do manual labor. And I know he ain't expecting me to do it. I said, well, you got the tub down the steps by yourself. But I didn't say that out loud, you guys. I just know I'm not going to be no good trying to help you with no steps. And that's the truth anyhow. So, anyway, I'm almost done. I'm just going to look for a cute little to-do, or let's use the reminder sitting up here collecting dust. So, yeah, let's use this word. We're going to put this down here, reminder. And let's do it this way. And I did see a pretty purple asterisk, whatever. And we're going to use that right here just to make it, it's kind of darker, but it is purple, believe it or not. And I'll put reminder here. That way I have that. And so far so good. I like that it all, I have now almost 4. If I had thought about it, I would have moved all these up far enough so that it would be able to look like this, but I didn't think about it till now. So I am going to stick it back in my planner, and then I'm going to let you guys go because I think I talked y'all ears off enough, because you guys know I can go talkity. So special shout out to Ramona and her family. Mr. Moses and Theo and Evan, they are so precious. And you know what? You see this, this is who Ramona, this lady here reminds me of Ramona. So that's who I was with this weekend. And I call her Chica Kenya. So every time I look at this, I think of her because I always think that this reminds me of Ramona. There's a couple of the dolls that remind me of a couple people I know, and this one's her. So anyway, I didn't mean to go all the way there, but it just happened to pop open. So bam, boom, bam, boom. That is her. Okay, let me. And you already told you who she looked like, so there it is. So, yeah, this is last week. So we're gonna pop these in, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. We're gonna do a picture and a screenshot. Oh, my pretty purple. You know I love this purple though. I can't wait to do the after the pen and see how pretty it is with all my purple pen ink. So I hope I am in frame. So here is my Purple Rain layout for the week of September 16th through the 22nd. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.